Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kennedy, I've been listening to the back and forth and questions, and when people have tried to pin you down, you have said...
Can you speak up, Senator Baldwin?
Yes, I've been listening to the back and forth, the questions, and when people tried to pin you down on a point, you said, show me the data, or bring me the studies. And I want to suggest that that data is out there, and those studies are out there, and if you're going to review all the studies and the data, you're going to be doing that, if confirmed, for your first year of being secretary. When we talked, we were talking a bit about vaccines at the end of our meeting, and you said really to me that there's no post-approval safety monitoring. And that led me to believe that you're not aware of the significant and ongoing safety monitoring that occurs after years of rigorous studies showing vaccines to be safe and effective. And so I want to give you the opportunity to set the record straight here. Are you aware of the measures in place throughout Health and Human Services to ensure vaccine safety after approval? Yes or no?
I'm aware of the VAERS system, which CDC admits it captures fewer than 1% of vaccine injuries.
So you are aware of the CDC monitoring? Are you aware of the FDA post-approval monitoring?
I'm aware of only two systems.
Are you aware of the vaccine safety data link?
Oh, yeah, I'm very aware of that.
Are you aware of the vaccine adverse event reporting system?
I'm aware of the vaccine safety data link that CDC keeps under a lockbox and will not let independent scientists look at it.
Are you aware of the clinical immunization safety assessment project?
As I said,
are you aware of VSafe?
I'm aware that they're broken, and I can explain to you how each one of those is broken if you're interested. What I want to do is make sure we have gold standard science. We get the conflicts off the panels so that people, you know, there's Congress.
What I listed right now are just some of the guardrails that are in place to ensure that life-saving vaccines are safe and effective. And this is after numerous clinical trials, rigorous studies, and review by an independent panel of experts that show vaccines are safe and effective, which is available to all the public. If you want to take a second look at the science, like you have said, well, it's here, it's available, and it's conclusive. And saying anything else is undermining vaccines. To a different
and by the way, repeating what Congress found in the 2003 investigation.
Kennedy, I want to move to what I hope it will be pretty simple stuff. In general, for a drug to be considered safe, would you say that 97, 98% of people taking that drug and having no complications is generally safe?
It would completely depend on what the drug is. If it's a drug given to a healthy population, that would not be an acceptable.
Again, this is as high a level as it gets. Would you say that when 99 out of 100 people experience minimal or no complications, that that drug is safe?
It depends what the risk is from the disease. It depends what the benefit from the drug is. If you're dying of cancer, you will take a drug with that kind of risk profile.
And if we were to
if you're a
talk
healthy
about
individual with zero,
peer-reviewed,
if you're a healthy individual with zero risk.
I'm talking about Mifepristone, but if we were to talk about peer-reviewed, replicable studies of a medication, would you say that you needed 10 trusted studies to get the same conclusion?
It
15,
depends what the
20 trusted studies?
It depends what the
What's your number?
It completely depends on the kind of study. You're talking about randomized studies or observational studies.
Is it safe to assume that 100 studies that are replicable and peer-reviewed is enough?
Well, it could be one study if it was a powerful enough study.
The most widely used medication, abortion drug, Mifepristone, has been FDA approved for nearly 25 years. More than 100 studies have confirmed that 99% of patients who took the abortion pill had no complications. So with all of that, I can only conclude that you would commit to keep this science-backed and proven medication on the market and accessible for women. Is that correct?
I'm going to, with Mifepristone, President Trump has not chosen a policy, and I will implement his policy.
So regardless of the studies, regardless of the data, regardless of the science, you've been talking about, show me the data, show me the studies.
Well, if you,
Would have that policy
Senator-
regardless of what the science says.
Senator, the devil is in the details. If you're telling me 99% of women did okay, but 1% died, I would say that is not a beneficial
That is not
risk
what
profile.
the studies show.
I know, but you're not showing me. I need those details from the study before